Okay, boys, it's tier list time. We're ranking the best routes to speedrun diabetes.
I love diabetes.
We know Donald, we know.
You're probably on New Game +3 for that one, not gonna like.
More like +7. I've been grinding since I was a jit.
All right, let's start it off with Hershey's, a classic.
It's like a base candy, mid-tier.
Everyone loves chocolate. It's the original, nothing impressive or awful.
Doesn't it kind of taste like vomit to you guys?
What kind of demented hellscape do you buy your candy at, Joe?
Bro's been eating that government chocolate.
I swear it's got a weird little funk to it. I'm not a fan.
Once again, Joe shows us he is not a man of the people. I think it's a solid B tier, and if you've ever had it straight out of the fridge, I'd go even higher.
I have heard some people say they think Hershey's tastes a little weird. Let's agree to compromise on a C tier. It's a good baseline.
Fine.
Sure.
All right, next is Milk Duds.
Oh, scrumptious.
Milk duds are like little rabbit poops. Do you like little rabbit poops, Joe?
If they all taste like that, then yes, I do.
I ripped a filling out with Milk Duds once.
That's so sad, Obama.
No, it's okay. I hated that filling.
You gotta chew them for like a year. It gets old real quick.
I like caramel, but the chocolate on them is shit.
Put them in popcorn at the movies. It's the best way to eat them.
The best way to eat them is not to. Put it in E.
On to the Three Musketeers.
That's us.
I love you guys.
Joe, don't do that. I'm gonna get emotional. Talk about the chocolate bar.
It's really airy and light, kind of a unique experience. I like them quite a bit. There's no chew or stickiness either, so they're not annoying to eat.
Yeah, the center is almost marshmallowy. I like them enough, but I'm pretty sure it's got trans fats in it, which kill you.
Who gives a shit in 110 anyway?
I live off of Big Macs. A little trans fat doesn't scare me, Barry.
Let's leave it in B for now.
What do you guys think of Mars bars?
Honestly, they're just bad Milky Ways.
Yeah, they taste kind of artificial and processed to me. I think they're still okay, but definitely a below average chocolate bar.
Facts, yo. If I'm gonna get obese, at least give me the good stuff.
What the hell is that thing?
The English toffee bar, they are quite elegant, Donald.
I've had one before. It's like eating popcorn kernels with a little chocolate dusting on them.
It's yummy.
That sounds disgusting.
It takes me back to the good old days.
This is what they gave out as rations during the Revolutionary War, Joe.
Exactly.
I give this one an F. It's survival food, not candy.
It's an S to me, reminds me of a simpler time.
Who is this guy?
We'll just average it then.
Take it down one tier for me. It sounds like it make me throw up. I'm about to say the most controversial thing I've ever said in my career.
Holy shit, he's gonna do it.
Donald, no!
I get that this is literally the most recognizable chocolate bar in the whole world. But you cannot just put a whole ass nut in there. It ruins it. I gotta give it a C. Whole ass peanuts in my mouth, whole ass peanuts. Not a fan.
You are not you when you are hungry, Donald. Think about this one.
That shit is just a slogan. I do not want whole nuts in my mouth.
I don't think they're that good either, Joe. I did give it a B.
I was thinking A tier, so I'll settle for that. What's this shit?
No clue, but B tier at least, just because it sounds like where the homies grew up.
All right, it's Mommy Milky's time.
I think it's better than a Three Musketeers.
It is like top 3 most popular chocolate bars in the world.
F tier.
Are you saying the entire world is wrong right now?
I mean, you got elected, so...
I love caramel-based stuff.
Rich milk chocolate and a creamy caramel center. It's a timeless classic. A tier.
It's got no bite to it. You only like it because you can't chew on anything harder than mashed potatoes.
I'm using an executive order and putting it in A.
You suck.
All right, Almond Joy.
I'm pretty sure these things are like nationally hated.
Whoever thinks that this is good, you are fucking weird.
Like literally just look at it.
Tell me this doesn't look weird. It's got a little knob poking out. I'm not putting that in my mouth. E, I would give it F, but coconut is an elite flavor.
I thought you didn't like nuts in your mouth.
Whole nuts, Obama, I can take it if it's just a little bit.
You are spitting the fruitiest bars I've heard in my 110 years.
I've never seen these before.
Charleston Chew is a candy bar consisting of marshmallow-flavored nougat covered in chocolate flavor
Why
coat.
does it sound like you're reading off a script for an infomercial?
I had to look it up so the viewers don't get mad at my lack of knowledge.
Fourth wall break.
D tier, though, marshmallow nougat sounds like a war crime.
You love those, Obama.
Lick my Willie Donald.
What do you guys think about the 100 grand bar?
Very similar to a Milky Way, but they're about that money, so I put it up higher.
No way are you putting this ancient-ass, unpopular candy above the Mommy Milkies.
Yep, I am. They're part of Money Team, and it's got the crunchies, so to me it's better.
Joe, what do you think?
Kind of neutral. I don't really care about this one.
Sure then, I guess. Reese's Automatic S tier.
They're just kind of okay, not really sugary enough for me.
The inside is literally made by mixing peanut butter with powdered sugar, Donald.
They gotta whip that bitch you better then, cause all I'm tasting is nut butter.
They're arguably the best candy on this list.
Yeah, I love those creamy little nut cups.
Ignore that.
I don't think they're bad, but I've never understood the hype. Put it in regular S.
The Hershey's Kisses are up next.
I know I said that thing about the Hershey's Funk, but these things are like suckling on the teat of the milk chocolate fairy. I love them.
Yeah, that small portion and the shape really amplifies it somehow.
Reminds me of Christmas time, too.
I think that means it goes in here.
Baby Ruth?
This is just a Milky Way with peanuts.
Honestly, I know I've been hating on nuts all day, but it's not bad.
Not as good as a Milky Way, though.
Agree. Whoop-de time.
Ooh, I love Whoppers.
The inside is like styrofoam.
It's malted Milkies, Donald, it's great.
Just like the Milk Duds, the chocolate on the outside is trash quality.
The crunch is weird, like I don't even know what they are.
I'd give them a B.
Now that's too high C at best, and even then I'm iffy.
This is outrageous.
All right, Bubba Fingers.
They make me feel like shit after I eat them, literally like I just pushed 2 sticks of butter down my gullet. A-tier candy.
You just compared it to eating a stick of butter and you gave it an A. What is wrong with you?
I'm already Big Joe. I like the feeling.
I'm with him.
Y'all gonna be big as hell.
Mr. Gooby?
Listen, I love my peanut butter chocolate bars. I think they automatically go up like 3 tiers just from that. But Donald's, right? There's a difference when there's just a whole ass nut in there.
I don't like them. It doesn't make it healthy. Just take that chunker out of there. C tier.
I'm glad you guys have seen the light.
This one's about to get controversial.
I have childhood trauma from keeping a handful of these in my back pocket.
Jesus, Donnie.
Also, I think the mini ones are way better.
Yeah, the candy to chocolate ratio on the originals mess it up for me.
Still a classic candy, though. Gonna drop it in B.
These are my favorite chocolate-covered candy. They've got the snap, but it's not too crunchy. Even if you put them in the freezer, they still taste pretty good. I think it's got to go in S.
Hey, are we talking about the regular ones or one of the 500 unique flavors?
There's only one flavor. What are you on about, Joe?
Now, guys, whenever I'm in Japan, they've always got something new to try.
What the hell are you doing in Japan, Joe?
My waifu wanted to see me. You know I can't say no to those old pie.
I had no idea you were a man of culture, Joey.
We should rank anime milkers next.
Okay, back to the list.
These things are really unpopular.
They're also coincidentally the healthiest candy bar you can find, which says a lot.
I wouldn't even call it candy. It's just a bunch of nuts held together by some caramel D tier. I still don't like nuts in my mouth.
I'd go even lower than that, honestly.
Crunch bars.
I'm thoroughly entertained when I eat these. It's a candy bar with personality.
And no little nuts in your mouth either. I'm a fan.
Still mid though. Are we really gonna put this up high because it busts in your mouth?
Why'd you have to say it like that?
I like the snap, crackle, and pop. I vote A.
I'm with you, white boy.
Yeah, whatever. I'm too old for this shit.
Are you guys right Twix or left Twix?
That shit is not real Obama.
It's real. They have different wafer densities.
When the hell did you become a scientist? The only reason you can tell the difference is because it hurts your little baby gums. If the cookie is too hard, normal people don't care about that.
You've got baby gums.
I think it depends entirely on temperature. If you leave that thing in your car and it gets all hard and stale, I think they're bad.
When they're good, they're so good.
True.
This is a tough one because they vary so much.
Looking at the rest of the list, I think it's got to go right here. And that concludes it.
I'm out of here. It's nap time. Night, night, guys.
Later, Sleepy Joe. Good night, Obama.
Next list coming soon, folks. Subscribe to Zenjuj, and we'll each send you a stimmy.
Over 99% of you aren't subscribed, so please support a fellow weeb and click that button.